Okay, apparently I'm streaming. This is one of those last minute, I feel like streaming kind of streams. So, as usual, for the first part of this, I'm just going to be sending out links and all that stuff. I know that if I were a professional, I'd have that ready to go and I'd send that through my Stream Deck, but again, this was kind of spur of the moment, so I don't have that. Um, we need to welcome Dork with Style to the Discord server, and then I'll let everybody know. And I think if I remember right, this really sounds loud through the microphone. Sorry about that. I'll try to make it quick. Um, okay. We're going to at everybody because I'm just that kind of guy. And I need a link. There we go. All right, so that's done on Discord. I'll throw something on Twitter. And I might get in trouble for that tweet, but whatever. I guess we'll see what happens. Let me see if anybody's popped in. Yeah, there's a few there. Hello, Josh. Welcome. Let's see. Where else might we? Oh, I've got my desktop audio on. If I start getting too many bleeps and bloops, let me know and I'll shut those off. Yeah, that's probably fine. I don't know. Maybe I should tell the Facebook people. I don't use Facebook anymore. Is that still a thing? My impression, at least with Facebook, is that it wouldn't be as quick. Okay. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of bleeps and bloops. Maybe. Anyway. Okay, so there's a few of you. Hey, Ghost World, how's it going? Oh, Horizon Brave. Okay, right. That always makes me think of Horizon Zero Dawn, which, top 5 video game ever, maybe, like that. Really, really good game. Regorino. What's good thing? Is that am I so old that that's already passe and I just never even knew what it was when it was still a thing, or is that like a really a thing still currently? I don't know. Um, yeah, Josh, more the merrier. Don't think a lot of people click through. Yeah, I agree. Facebook. I guess what I was gonna say earlier is Facebook seems slower to me than obviously Twitter or Discord. Reddit is much slower. I think Reddit is slower than Facebook generally. There are people like you, Josh, who live on Reddit, and so probably a little different in that case. But I think for most people, it's like not as quick as the other social media things. Oh, thanks, Jeep. Well, continuing my education, I guess. Okay. Oh, Cordy. Sharing, I didn't realize you were. Did I realize you were Cordy? We got a suggestion from you. I think we use it on one of the fantasy wheels? I can't remember. We at least put it on the list, but I can't remember if we landed on it. Chris, have you played Horizon Zero Dawn? If Are you saying it's that good just because you have played it, or just because you have heard it's that good? I'm curious. Um, okay. Yeah, Josh, you live on Reddit. I know you can't hide anything from me, okay? I know your soul. I see right through you. Maybe if I did this. Maybe if I did this. Sorry, that hurt my eyes. No, your soul hurt my eyes. Okay. Um, Chris, you 100% should play Horizon Zero Dawn. It is amazing. It is a top 5 game of mine. I think There might be like a couple Zelda games in my top five: Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us. Oh, StarCraft 2. Obviously. That's I guess I was just thinking of console games, but um Jake, you probably should lurk more, or you should probably get out of the lurk mode on Reddit. Reddit is a lot of fun. With Discord has been great, and I've loved having the more real time interaction with people. But I do miss. I think I've mentioned this before. I miss the days when Reddit was a little more hopping. It goes through these fits and spurts where like nobody will post anything for 5 days, and then we'll get like 3 posts in a day or 5 posts in a day or something. Then it'll be dry again for a while, and so those the starts are fun, but the fits aren't so much. Anyway, Life is Strange. Maybe I'll have to give that a try. Ghost. Last of Us Part 2. I'm kind of hyped too, John, but is it hype or hyped? See, I feel like I'm old enough now, I must be hyped. I'm not young enough to be hype. But with Last of Us Part 2, I kind of feel a bit like I do about most sequels that come out too long, like movies. It's like Dumb and Dumber 2 is coming out. Well, great. That was really great 20 years ago, and now nobody wants it. Nobody asked for it. Not that The Last of Us is quite as bad as Dumb and Dumber 2, but I'm just saying, like, after a certain amount of time, it's like, no, this thing is a legend, and you're almost certainly going to tarnish its legacy with a sequel, even though it'll make bajillions of dollars, and so I understand why it comes out. The hairy arms of capitalism must encircle us all with that sort of thing. So, I get it, but I kind of wish that The Last of Us would just kind of be left as a legend. Let's see. Other people are afraid to create a post on the Legendarium sub in case others disapprove. I don't know about that. I wonder. That's very possible. You must be Rowan Kenobi. But with that, it could be, and I'm not okay with that. In that I want people to feel able to say this, that, or the other within certain bounds. But that's the thing, is I'm okay with that in a certain way if it is that Reddit can develop a certain culture in most or many subreddits, and we don't. The Legendary, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't have that kind of kind of weird mentality that you get in some subreddits. And so if people are afraid to treat it the way that they do, like our politics, then I'm fine with that. Anyway, who knows exactly why that might be, but if anything ever pops into your mind that's tangentially related to fantasy and you want to throw it on there, don't be afraid. The worst that could happen is that it gets no comments or few comments, and that happens to me all the time, so whatever. Let's see. Avatar's 2 syndrome. Yeah, with Discord, Ryan, it is great, but it's almost like when we started the podcast, it was mostly on Facebook. That's where we did most of our interaction, most of our posts, most of our outreach. And so it was casting a really wide net, but we didn't really see a ton of interaction with people. Some, just not a ton. And then when we did when we did Reddit, we went from Facebook, which is this huge, massive thing, down to Reddit, which is much less massive, but it's much more focused. And so we started seeing more interaction with people. And then Reddit goes down to Discord, and it's like really only a few people use Discord, but the few people that do are really passionate about it. They love being on there, and love the interaction. And so it's like where's the balance? Where on that pyramid do we want to spend most of our efforts? Because part of it is, frankly, I and the others like Kyle. I know Kyle's on Discord every so often. We love the interaction. We love chatting with you guys, hearing what you have to say about the episodes, or what your thoughts are on current, past, or future series of ours, or the episodes that we do. We love that interaction, especially the real time interaction. But on the other hand, like we're not gonna find any new listeners on Discord. That's just not the way Discord works. And so, and it sounds a little bit mercenary, but it's an old cliche thing. But if you're not growing, you're dying, right? And so we're always thinking about ways that we can expand the scope of the podcast. And so Discord does make it a little bit tough, although like I said, I love the interaction. So yeah, Jake, the Legendarium community is pretty sweet. I am glad. I feel like we've had this really, really good core group with me and Ryan and Todd and Ken, and obviously we've added Kyle and Megan and now Stephanie over the years. But in those formative years of the Legendarium with those four of us, we created this kind of dynamic that I think has carried out well throughout the rest of the community and the way that it works. And so, yeah, I really like the way that it's going. Let's see. The other hosts need to get more involved on Discord. Well, good luck. Good luck. I've said this before on these live streams, but if anybody's watching who hasn't joined on those ones, that it's the Legendarium is it's like my family, and then my job and the Legendarium are like competing right here for not what I love, but for how much attention I can spend, how much attention I do spend. This is like, it's my second job, it's my passion project, it's my hobby, and all that stuff. And for the other panelists, it's not that, and that's okay. But they don't spend the same amount of time thinking and breathing the Legendarium the way that I do. And so it's hard to get them to do something like Discord, and I think that's okay. Like I wouldn't ever want to burn out any of our panelists, and so I don't like push any harder than I feel like I can. So let's see. Sorry, I'm just working my way through old comments and making sure I didn't miss anything. Josh, you don't think you've ever made a post on Reddit? What? Really? You should. Let's see. Jake, you're in a weird funk on Discord, Twitter lately, super withdrawn. You know what? Feed that beast, especially with Twitter. I find Twitter is a bit like Reddit, except more frenetic, where it's best consumed in a small niche, and often is often hurtful when engaged. Shall we say it that way? Like Twitter can be really, really harsh for a lot of reasons, and it's been good for us lately. But I've had to be really disciplined about how I use it and even how I lurk on it. So let's see. Oh yeah, Ghost, you kind of mentioned that same thing. Speaking of Twitter, Little Red Book, congratulations on being a micro influencer on Twitter. How's your life changed? Well, I am now a millionaire. I get free. I get free stuff everywhere I go. My hair grows faster. My biceps are larger. It's just, it's just a great life. Let's see. Air Elite. Oh, 90s Jeep. Okay. Yeah, well, it makes sense. You're the Jeep guy. Jeep guy? Gal? I don't know. Oh, is that? I don't know what this. Facepalm. What? That's a male symbol next to that. I don't understand. You guys emojis. I don't get it. Um, how far we've grown since the Lord of the Rings episodes. Yeah, I mean, people who have listened to us for a long time would probably be tired of hearing me say this, but see you, Jake. But I just he's probably already gone. People are probably tired of me saying this, but like, who would have ever thought that, you know, when we started our Lord of the Rings episodes, that one day we'd be in a studio like this and I'd be live streaming and all that. Like it's crazy stuff. Oh, there was a message held for review from Ghost. I don't know why that was held for review. That's weird. As long as you don't utter the words like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Infamous YouTube lines. So I run a YouTube channel for my day job. Some of you probably know which one it is. If you don't, then ask someone else. I don't know. But it's but I do that. I don't say those words specifically, but it's like that concept is present and it is necessary and annoying and it works. So there you go. Hey, you guys want to see something? Ryan just sent us a photo on our Legendarium messenger chat of him eating a ice cream sundae. He's a giant dork. So Ryan loves Leatherbees. Leatherbees is not a great name for an ice cream shop, but it is the name of an ice cream shop. It's like a small chain. There's, I don't know, 3 to 5 Leatherbees in Utah, and it's not great ice cream, but people around here go crazy for it. I don't understand it. I think it's just been around for a long time, so it's kind of like a cultural institution. Let's see, John, you like when Stephanie's on? Me too. I think she's great. We're recording an episode tomorrow for Lightbringer, and I'm not sure if she's coming on, but I think she's coming on. We'll see. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind you guys. Great thing about Reddit is they're very non-judgment. Now, Ryan, I'm not sure. Are you talking about our subreddit, or are you being sarcastic and talking about Reddit generally? I don't know. Do you all live near each other? Ghost. Yes. Yes, we do. And it is now glorious. We all live in Utah. I've found, and who knows, this could change. Like if somebody moves away on a permanent basis and they don't want to quit the show, maybe we would do more regular Skype stuff. But it is really nice having everybody in the same room. And that's the way it is right now. So we're all within about 20 miles of each other. So Ryan and Stephanie, I live in the town I do. Ryan and Stephanie used to live almost an hour away, and they recently moved. They bought a house that's literally by car. It's like 2.5 minutes from my house. It's just a few streets over from where I live, and it's been awesome to have them so close. Ryan and I go running in the mornings sometimes, and just stuff like that is really nice. Much better for for recording, I'll tell you that. And then Kyle lives in the same town, but he lives kind of on the other side of the tracks because he's one of those kids. He's one of the rich kids, lives on the good side of town. And Ken and Todd and Megan all live a town or two south of us. So yeah, we're all pretty close. Let's see. Little Red Book got some nice feedback on my Spirited Away post. Yeah, that was a good post. And people love that movie, and what's his name, Miyazaki in general. So let's see, Discord high learning curve, absolutely. Oh boy, you guys are all just bonding without me. I love it. Just follow the Legendarium on Twitter. Trent. Oh yeah, that was weird. Weird. Is Hattie growing faster a positive? I don't know what that means. Were you guys talking about something else? Michael, oh, were great. The micro influencer tweets were great. They were great. They're gonna keep going. It's just when it occurs to me to throw another micro influencer joke in there, I'll put more in there. Okay. Did you start that YouTube channel or did you get hired by it? Josh, great question. I started it at a company that hired me. So I was hired on at the place where Kyle and I work. I was hired on as a copywriter, which made a lot of sense because I'd been in banking for 4 years. But I was a writer by trade before that, or at least by practice. And so I got that job. I was writing, and if you recall, episode like 50 something or 80 something, it was a while ago. It was, gosh, now you know what? Now we're gonna look it up. Hang on. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, we're gonna look it up, and we're looking for in absence of fear. Oh no, this is searching all of Podbean. How about we do in absence of fear? Oh, this is baloney. All right, never mind. We're gonna go back. That's annoying. Do we not have a search bar on our podcast page? That's baloney. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait, no, I do need to get out of full screen. Okay, we're going to go to like page 20. Oh, we've done so many episodes, you guys. There was an episode. H.G. Wells. No, it would have been after that. So let's go with like. Okay, now, yeah, I think it's probably in the 80s. In Absence of Fear by Celeste Chaney. I'm just like, now I'm obsessing. I have to know which number it was. There it is, number 77, In Absence of Fear with Celeste Chaney. That's a highlight for me. I really enjoyed that episode. I thought she was great, and I thought the book was very good. I think on Amazon I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't a 5-star book, but it was a very good debut novel, kind of a sci-fi thing. And she was my boss's wife. So at the time it was just two things removed, but she was in the office and she and I were talking. She's like, hey, I just published a book. And I was like, what's it about? And I was like, hey, that's in our wheelhouse. You should come on the show. So she came on the show. Boss's boss loved the show and said, hey, would you be able to start a YouTube channel? And I was like, I guess. And so I did. And so now that's been like 2.5 years or almost 3 years now. And it's going pretty well. So, let's see. John, I did hear the White Sand Volume 3 came out just the other day. Somebody was talking about it, I think, in the Sanderson channel on Discord. I haven't read number 2 yet. I have the signed one over here on the shelf. I just haven't read it yet because I didn't care for the first one. I'm not saying that as somebody who knows a lot about graphic novels. I just didn't really get into the first one. So, let's see. All right, Chase, thank you. The studio looks great. Thank you very much. I did a tour on a live video a while ago, and I'm happy to do one again. I just don't want to annoy anybody who was there for the last one. But I'm happy to kind of swing the camera around and show you what we've got here. Let's see. Can you at people? I don't think you can in these. Does it notify anybody? I don't know. I'm so far behind on your guys' chat, by the way. Okay, here we go. White Sand isn't BR. Isn't BR. Like official Brandon? I don't know. Listen, Craig, we need to start doing these chats regularly on regular schedules. I know. I know. You guys, one of the reasons I'm so happy to be doing this right now is because I feel like I've got a few seconds to breathe, and it's been a while since I had that. And it's honestly been like kind of rough. Even in just the last day or two, I've been trying to like take stock of my mental health, and I'm not sure about things, and that's nothing to worry about. I'm just saying, like, I've always been like really good at managing stress and anxiety. And lately I've just had so much stuff on my plate, partly because I've been, gathering stuff on my plate, but I've had so much that it's been very, very, very stressful. And so this is nice. This is a nice break. I'm enjoying this, but like, yeah, I'm not going to bore you with everything, but it's a lot. We got a lot going on. Oh, Brandon's best. Okay. But yeah, sorry, but I was gonna say, yes, we should be doing these on a regular schedule. I would love to. I would love if the whole idea of like a weekly live stream was a real thing. I would enjoy interacting with you guys more. So I will think about it. It probably won't be regular really soon. I've mentioned October is going to be an absolutely crazy month for us. And so that could be like, it could be deprioritized. The live streams could be deprioritized during October. Lightning Tiger, what's the name of the YouTube channel? It's called reviews.org. I think, yeah, I'm wearing the t-shirt. I've got like 10 of these because we go to, there it is. We go to CES every year. And, so I've got like 10 of these to take with me when we go on road trips. Anyway, it has nothing to do with anything we talk about. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but basically I review household services and some devices. And so this year, 2019, has been all about streaming services. And so the last few months I've been talking a lot about like Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Apple TV Plus and all that stuff. Along with Netflix and Hulu and Sling TV and all the streaming things, and we talk about a lot of that stuff, internet service, TV service, that sort of thing. So if that's your bag, have at it. Maybe you'll like it. If it's not, I'm not going to be offended. So, okay, let's see. Ghost World. Just moved into a new apartment. Job's been absolutely stressful. So there's my brother. Which brother would you say is most handsome? Well, tonight, clearly, that would be me. This is how you know. Oh, there it is. This is how you know that I have at one time lived in Washington State. I have the official uniform. Let's see. Let's see. Family stuff is so important. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it. My wife has always been really supportive of the Legendarium, which is awesome. But and like, if the Legendarium ever overtook family in importance, you guys would be the first to go. Sorry to tell you. So let's see. Oh, Ghost World. Don't be sad. You signed up for Disney Plus for the year. I think that's probably a smart choice. The only reason that I haven't yet is because they haven't given a word on what how the bundling is going to work with the whole like full year deal. The bundle is, or like just Disney Plus is $7 a month or $70 for a year. But you can get a bundle with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for $13 a month, but they haven't announced like a full year price for that. If they did, I would sign up like that. So we'll see. Okay, Ghost World. Have you ever watched the IT Crowd? Man, people talk to me about that all the time. I've watched the first few episodes and it was funny, but it didn't quite grab me. It's probably one of those shows. It took a while to get going, and now I wait for all of your comments telling me that. Okay, so I've caught up to the comments now. It only took me 29 minutes and 56 seconds. What do you say we actually go into this fantasy wheel ideas and stuff? I'm going to increase my oh wait, no, I'm going to increase the screen in here a little bit. And no. How do I zoom in? Zoom. Goes 125. Tell me if this is big enough if I start typing. Okay. Let's call them topic ideas. Now you guys have given me a ton in Discord and maybe in Reddit, at least in Discord. I've done a couple rounds of, hey, what are your ideas? And so that's been great. If you have any more, now is the time. Oh wait, we don't need anything that big for names. All right, let's make that. And I don't want to hear a single word from Brian or anybody else. Okay, 150. Sorry. I don't want to hear a single word about my lack of spreadsheet skills. I know. I already know. So just back off. Okay. We're going to make it. Let's make it. You guys, I hate sans serif fonts. I hate them. I hate them so much. So I need the serifs. Let's just default to like an 18-point font. We'll make the titles 24. Okay, now we can do some names and ideas. So throw your best fantasy wheel names out on there. So if you are listening to the weekend episodes, I told you, Josh, not a single word about my Excel skills. So help me. All right. If you are listening to the weekend episodes, you know that we've been spinning this fantasy wheel, but that I don't like the name. It was always just a placeholder name, but it seems like it's been a lot of fun. I did one episode with Megan, one with Kyle. I think it's been pretty good so far, and so I feel like maybe we should come up with a real name for it. Okay, so topic idea: what fantasy world would you want to live in? What power or skill would you want? Okay, so I'm going to put those on here. I'm going to make those separate. Oh, why is it? Whatever. I'll change the fonts later. Okay. Wheel of Mediocrity. Oh, what was there was another one. Mediocrity. Somebody else said, Wheel of Tangents, which I thought was great. And then somebody on Reddit suggested one. I'm going to go look it up. If that person is on here, make yourself known. It was the Volumenium. Volumen is in Latin, I think, means that which spins, and so playing off the legendarium, maybe. That one. Okay, so the Wheel of Wonder with the Wheel of Wonder. I don't know why I put the on this one and not the others. Okay, Wheel of Technicalities. Okay, I guess I'll put it down there. But I don't get it. Do you guys want to see the wheel? I've got the wheel. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Made it. Oh, hey, Cosmere. Hello. Got the jokes on the other side. What? Okay. If you could own armor of any science fiction or fantasy character, what would you want? Can I have the suits from Starship Troopers from the book, not the movie? That'd be good. There we go. Okay. The Wheel of Legendarium. I'm not even gonna write that down. Maybe the Wheel of Legends. No, I'm not gonna. Let's see. The Viren turntable. Oh, I love it. I love it. Viren. I think that's how that's spelled. Viren turntable. That's so good. Yeah. Well, I didn't build the wheel. I'm going to build a wheel. But if you want to see it, this is the wheel. It is an actual spinning wheel. It is quite literally just a Lazy Susan from IKEA that I bought years ago. I used it for a video at work a long time ago, and just we hadn't used it in a long time, so I took it home and repurposed it, and here it is. So yes, there is in fact a wheel. We're not faking it when we spin. There you go. We do 8 ideas, and the corresponding number gets discussed. Okay, Wheel of Morality, turn. So yeah, I think somebody made that joke somewhere, and that's a reference to something. I don't know. So if it's a reference, if it's already like a thing, I'm not going to take it. The Legendarium Lazy Susan. Cosmere Podcast, I'm going to build a new one that will spin better. This one spins good enough for now, but yeah, I'll do it better later. Okay. Topic idea. What makes a good, bad audiobook narrator? Oh my word, that is a good one. Okay. Should get some nails for a clicking sound. Yep, got ideas there. Let's see. What novel or series has such a great build-up, but an even greater letdown for an ending, either anticlimactic, rushed feeling, or not satisfying? I can tell you right now, the answer to that has to be, what's that annoying girl? Jennifer Lawrence. She was in something called, what's it called? Hunger Games. Hunger Games. Yeah. The third Hunger Games book was really terrible, I thought. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any. Animaniacs. That's right. That's what that's from. Yeah, so Ghost World and Lightning Tiger talking about audiobooks. I think I mentioned this on the last episode. I can't believe Kyle is trying to listen to Elantris. I think that's a terrible idea. Okay. How many apostrophes is too many in a fantasy language? I like it. That's funny. Okay. What's the greatest world in a general term? Do you mean like fantasy world? And is that different from what fantasy world would you want to live in? I don't know. Hunger Games. Somebody agreed with me. Hunger Games. You could do the opposite of the first questions. Worst fantasy world to live in. Yes. Okay, yes. Like that. Really get taken out of a narrator when a male narrator tries to make a female voice. I actually thought, yeah, now that can be done, easily done very poorly, I will say. But I think it's probably worse the other way around, at least to my ears. And I get that's totally subjective. I get it. But like, take Wheel of Time, for instance. When Michael Kramer does female voices, it's a little off-putting. I get it, totally. But when Kate Redding tries to do like Lan, just don't. No, it's not great. Okay. Best fantasy language. Oh my gosh. Okay. Topic: movie adaptability. Did we not? I think we've got. Yeah. We've got this one in a what? We've got this one in another thread, or somebody kind of mentioned something like that. So I've got that in there, but I'll throw it in there again just to make sure. Best fantasy language, I think that's a great one. Worst world is Mistborn Era 1. Like, least livable or least enjoyable? Because if you mean least enjoyable, get out. Just to read, I mean. That might be my favorite setting of all time. How important are maps while reading a fantasy book? That's a good one. All right. Greg, you're going to try to keep mentioning idea authors in the authors. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Thank you. Now I got to go back. Thank you. I should make sure that I do that. So I'll go back on these and make sure that I do that. Best fantasy curses. So what happens if I do it like this? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, now I feel like I've got to go back, but maybe I'll do that later. I don't know. I feel like if I don't do it now, I might not do it. Where do we want to go? Yeah, I'm going to start keeping track of it now, and then I'll go back and do it later. Worst fantasy name? Ooh, worst fantasy name. I do love Fatty Bulger. That might be Ryan's worst fantasy name. Good one, Chase. Let's see. I feel like, did I miss some? Best fantasy curses. What makes a good or bad cover? Judging a book from Travis? What? What is judging a book from Travis? Don't understand. What? Okay. Travis. Oh, Travis mentioned it earlier. My apologies. Yes, I'm getting Travis on there. What did I just put? What has taken you out? You guys are so fast. You're killing me. You're actually killing me. Judging a book by its cover. What trope directly from Tolkien still works today? That's a great one, John. Okay, Travis, let me get your name on there. Book by its cover. There we go. From Travis. Love Travis. Okay. By the way, if you want to make sure that you get your name on here on these previous ones, just do another comment and I will put it on there. Like I said, I'll try to go back later and get those, but if you want to guarantee that it'll be on there, then go ahead and throw it down again. Let's see, worst fantasy name. Oh, best fantasy. I feel like we've not necessarily beaten this one to death, but it's one that we've definitely talked about quite a bit lately. Best fantasy and sci-fi for newcomers. Travis, you've got your notoriety. It's in. You're done. Weirdest let's see. Oh, right, Josh. Okay, got it. Weirdest unexplained bit of technology in a fantasy series. That is a really, really niche topic you've got there. Shame if something happened to it. Let's see. So I wonder, weirdest unexplained bit of technology in a fantasy series. Okay, all right. I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head. I might have to think about that. What tropes just work? Yeah, I feel like this is kind of similar to the Tolkien one. Like, what trope directly from Tolkien still works today? It might be slightly different, but I feel like that's pretty similar. Okay, Josh, you gave the worst questions. Thank you. Go. Which classic fantasy sci-fi author would do well if written now? That's a good question. I like that. I feel like, okay, my initial thought on that one is that, you know, Tolkien would not get published today. I just don't think it would happen. But if he did, he would sell like hotcakes. Um, just yeah, he just would. If we ever spin that question, I'll give more thoughts as to why. Let's see. Okay, Lightning Tiger did the good bad audiobook narrator topic and the Wheel of Mediocrity. Okay. So that on there. And then sorry, the other one was good bad audiobook narrator. There we go. Gotcha. It was talked about a little in the Discord, the influence of Christian values in Western fantasy. Yeah. Let's see. Tolkien would get accused of being way too derivative of all the authors who got published. Maybe. That's possible. Okay. This one. So, Ghost World, you mentioned separate the author's personal life and thoughts from their work. We've already got this one. In fact, it was wrong page. No, it's gone. It was on the docket for the last spin, the wheel spin. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Separating art from artist is already on there. So that one I'm going to leave there. Oh, Tim. Now you're talking. Best background music for reading. I love it. By the way, are you guys all watching? Are you watching this on mobile? Is this just way too small here on the screen? Is this way too small for everybody to read? Topic idea: which member of the podcast has the best hair? Fun fact: years ago, when we first started the podcast, it was not long after the podcast came out that Star Wars Rebels premiered on Disney XD. That's still a thing? I don't care. And what was it? Sabine? What is that? The name of the Mandalorian crew member on Rebels? She had kind of like the purple green deal, or was it orange or something going on with her hair? And Ryan's wife Stephanie, she dyed her hair in that style, and it was so cool. So she doesn't have that now. Now I think it's like a two-tone blue or something like that. But it was so good. So that was the best hair the podcast has ever seen, and it was before she was ever a panelist. So, but yeah, I'm gonna put that on there. Lightning Tiger. All right. If you could place a character into another series, who would you do? And I assume which series would you put them into? Robert, that's a good one. I'm going to have to call this soon. Like, you guys are giving me so many that at a certain point I'm just going to have to say, okay, we're done, and we're going to have to go back to the names. So just heads up. If you could jump into any world at any point in the story and talk to a character, who would you talk to? I like that. Okay. Artists tend to be pretty terrible people. I don't know. I feel like maybe on the bell curve, the artist, the category artist probably accounts for, it's like, no, it's not. Yeah, they probably account for some of the best and worst people, as well as just some regular old people, Let's see. Star Wars Rebels is officially over. Rebels ended. Sabine Wren. That's right. What it was. Yeah, that's right. What Lightning Tiger? You didn't think I was gonna do? Oh, best hair. That's a great topic. I love it. Let's see. tea and biscuits or a beer with any fantasy sci-fi character. They'll be in character. Well, of course, it's characters. Okay. Oh, lightsaber or shard blade. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey. All right. You had to remove from existence all the works of any author you've covered so far on the podcast. Which one and why? Would you like an answer to that now? All right, Cosmere, got you on there. Okay. Best group dynamic in fantasy or science fiction. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Best group dynamic. And why is it Bridge 4? Is that what you're asking? Right. Got it. All right, how are we feeling? This is good lists. 38 is, yeah, it's like 28 things on there. I don't know, Chase, why it made me approve that, but it's approved. Which plot would have been resolved the quickest if the protagonist just stopped being an idiot? Good one. Okay, Chase. Have I not used you, Chase? Chase, have you've mentioned some other ones? Claim your other ones, because I gotta remember. Okay, there we go. Okay, John, I'm gonna just like add that to this one. Okay. Chase, that's right. Worst fantasy name. Okay, did I not get that on there? Fantasy name. What was that? Oh, I already got you. Yeah, I got you on there. Okay. I thought it was a blank one. Okay. Funniest character from fantasy. Gotta be. Oh, wait. Here we go. Funniest character from fantasy has to be one from the Terry Pratchett books, the Discworld books. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go back to names. You guys have showered me with a veritable waterfall of topic ideas, and that's awesome. Okay, so fantasy wheel names. Let's talk about these. Okay, Wheel of Mediocrity, Wheel of Tangents, the Volumenium, Wheel of Wonder, Wheel of Technicalities, Taviran Turntable. We've got 6. I need 2 more to do a real bracket here. Okay, so we need 2 more ideas. Does anybody, if I were to put to the floor a motion for the fantasy wheel, the existing name, would there be a second for that? Does anybody want that? Okay. All right. Wheel of Words. Wheel of Words. Wheel of Words. Are you going to spin the wheel to choose the name of the wheel? I will not. It's not going to have that sort of fantasy spinner thing. I'm going to think about this. A loom of luminosity. It's not a loom, though. Problem. Fantasy spinner. Rolling the dice with Matt Collins. Disc of Democracy. The thing is, I think enough people are coming in on Taviran Turntable. It might just clean up. We'll see. We'll see. Disc of Democracy. The disc of How about the topic turner? Like the time turner from, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Tavern turntable, so that might end up being it. I really like that one, but I like some of the other ones too. Okay, so if let's put in a few of these, and we will maybe do a little Wheel of Wonders. Wheel of Wonder. Yeah, Wheel of Wonders on there. Wheel of Wonder. Let's say. But it's the weekend. It's not a midweek thing. Okay. So Little Red Book, or remind me, are you reading Wheel of Time for the first time? Really fun. I hope you're following along with the podcast. And yeah, they never talk to each other, and it is dumb. Okay. Okay. Got stuck on book 4. Really? That's, for a lot of people, John, that is the best book in the series. Wheel 4 might be generally the most popular book in the series. So I'm interested in that. Okay, so we've got a few things here. I feel like Wheel of Wonder, Tavern turntable. Yeah, that might end up going, but we'll see. Okay, so let's do a little bracket here. All right. So out of these two, Wheel of Mediocrity versus Wheel of Tangents, that's what we're going to go. That's okay. Wheel of Mediocrity, Wheel of Tangents. Put your vote in. I'm going to give you no more than 30 seconds to put in your vote for which of those two is better. I know you all like Tavern Turntable, but which of these two is better? Wheel of Mediocrity versus Wheel of Tangents. We got 1 for mediocrity, 1 for tangents, 2 for tangents, 3 for tangents, 4 for tangents. All right. Tangents it is. I feel like that's pretty resounding. Oh, hey, look who it is. All right, bud. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Now we're talking. He has no idea. He's on camera right now. He does not understand. Okay, that is a resounding win for Tangents. My goodness. All right. So, 1 win for Tangents. All right, the Volumenium, which is kind of a fun name, I think, but is maybe not very catchy. Neither is the Legendarium, frankly. Versus Wheel of Wonder or Wheel of Wonders. Which one is better? Again, about 30 to 60 seconds for you to try to put up your votes. Yeah, I am a supervillain. I'm just gonna Walter and I are just gonna chill out while you guys do this. Okay. Volumenium. Wonders. Okay, a few more seconds. The voluminum. See, this is the problem, Lightning Tiger, is that nobody's gonna be able to spell it. No, yeah, voluminium. Gonna be tough, but it is the clear winner. Let's just. Okay. All right. Wheel of Technicalities versus Taviran Turntable. Wheel of Technicalities versus Taviran Turntable. I don't foresee a lot of chance for the Wheel of Technicalities, but we'll give it its shot. So 30 to 60 seconds. Go ahead and put in your votes. Let us see what happens here. Turntable. I can do a pretty great Dr. Claw voice, but I'm actually a little bit sick, so you're not getting it today. Maybe you'll get it next time, Gadget. All right, Taviran. All right, good enough. Wheel of Words versus Topic Turner. Wheel of Words. Topic Turner. Wheel of Words. Topic Turner. Oops, sorry, bud. Oops. There you go. Topic Turner. Oh, really? Okay, Wheel of Words. Vote for the cat. Yeah. Walter. He has a name, and his name is Walter. It is not Anakin. I'll tell you that. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Okay. Topic Turner it is. Okay. Here we go again. Quarterfinal, right? Semifinals. Yeah, semifinals. Sorry. Okay. Wheel of Tangents versus Voluminium. Wheel of Tangents versus Voluminium. What do you got? What do you want? Wheel of Tangents versus Voluminium. 30 to 60 seconds. Give it your best shot. Oh boy. Okay, we've got 3 tangents and a voluminium. 4 tangents. 5, 6. Cosme or Ryan helped me build this computer, or he helped me select the components for it, and he was really good at it. So, I recommend him. Let's see. Tangents. I think that one is winning. So unless anybody has any final objections. Okay. Here we go. All right. Tangents. Maybe Voluminium could be the evil rivals of the Legendarium podcast. There you go. Misspelled? Taviran tangents. I like the idea of it being like referencing the wheel, the fact that we are spinning a wheel. So I do like that. All right, Taviran turntable versus the Topic Turner. The Topic Turner. All right, Taviran got a couple Taviran already. Yeah, Taviran turntable. It's almost boring how predictable this is. Okay. Turntable. All right. Now, before you cast your votes for the final round, the Wheel of Tangents. I feel like this is not not to be dismissed lightly, because, and so no votes yet. There was a vote for Topic Turner from 009. I don't know how to say that. Topic Turner. I think it's not a bad name. But unfortunately, it did get beat. So, the Wheel of Tangents, I feel like, is fun because it really directly references something about the podcast. But then again, so does Taviran Turntable. But the problem with Taviran Turntable is that it is so Wheel of Time centric that not everybody is going to get that. And if I if I put Taviran Turntable, which I do love, it it would be nonsensical to anybody who hasn't read the books. And so, believe it or not, we do have a lot of viewers who have not read the Wheel of, or listeners who haven't read the Wheel of Time, and so that is something to be considered. The Wheel of Tangents directly references something about the podcast, but it also is kind of open. But it's also longer. I feel like, what's my character count here? "21 characters. So only 3 fewer. So character count is pretty big on both. All right, so let's open it up now. I haven't been checking, so I will count everything after Lightning Tiger's comment about the parody of the Wheel of Time. So everything after that will count as a vote. Go ahead and vote for Wheel of Tangents versus Taviran Turntable, and let me know what you guys like. All right, Wheel of Taviran Turntable Tangents. Okay, so tangents, turntable. Oh, wait, this is all for tangents. Oh, was not expecting that. Okay, okay, tangents. Tangents. Turntable. Tangents. Viren. Tangents. Was that? Yeah, I think I got that right. I'm actually surprised that you guys went for tangents. As far as the tyrant issue, Cosmere, you're absolutely right. I do get to be a tyrant on my own show, but even tyrants need to know the will of the people, and then they can disregard it. Okay. I wasn't trying to shill for the Wheel of Tangents. I was just saying everybody was so excited about Taviran Turntable, and so was I, that I wanted to make sure that we gave the Wheel of Tangents a fair shake. So that's all. I wasn't trying to sell it. All right. Final vote, tangents. I feel like Ryan Rowan and Little Red Book have just become best friends. All right. Can you guys hear the football game in the background, by the way? Got a football game going on. Okay. Good. Well, I feel like we got something here. So, and now we've got a whole ton of. I guess we better change this. Wheel of Tangents topic ideas. All right. Okay. Yep, I like where we're at. A lot of topic ideas. Reminder that if you want me to get your name on there on this side on those first few that I missed, then now is your chance. There's roughly the list. Cosmere, I live in Utah. We don't have professional football here. We have college football. So. All right. Tangent ideas. All right. Is there anything else we need to accomplish today? Or should I just call this a successful stream and go check and make sure that my kids are still alive in their beds. All right. Fantasy to live in, power skill. I think we've got those, Robert. Jeez. Let's see. You ever think of taking Brandon Sanderson's BYU class? I didn't. I can't remember. I can't remember if he was already giving that class when I was at BYU. I think he may have been. But even now, I probably wouldn't take it. Not because I wouldn't find it interesting, but just because I don't write enough to try to make it into his feedback course. So anybody can take the class, but only a dozen people can get the personal feedback. And it's just I have like this loose kind of really, really back burner idea of writing a book someday, but it's not a burning desire. It's not like a long held dream of mine to have like some, an amazing published oeuvre. And so I haven't it's I'm not saying I wouldn't like to do it, and I'm not saying I won't do it. It just hasn't historically been like my dream to publish a book. And so I might feel like I was kind of stealing somebody else's spot who really wanted to make that work. So all right, Little Red Book, good night. I'm probably going to be wrapping up also here in a few minutes. Monday night for you? Maybe at Christmas. NaNoWriMo's coming up. Have fun with that. I've thought about it in the past. This year, I'm not even thinking about it. Not a thing for me. Okay. Shall we call it a night, everybody? Let's bring this back up. My gosh. We've been going for an hour 10. Thing is, there are streamers out there, aren't there, that just go forever. They just stream hours and hours and hours on end. And the thing is, I feel like I could, but I'm not gonna. Not today, anyway. Ryan, thanks for all your input. Glad to have you. Enjoy your night. All right, I'm gonna call it there. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Congratulations to whoever put. I do want to know who submitted the Wheel of Tangents. If it wasn't you, then Saturday is my Monday. Oh, okay, got it. Save it for another night. John, that is for some people. That is her truth. So, all right. Thanks everybody. Well done on the Wheel of Tangents. If that was yours, send me a message so that I can give you proper credit. But I'll go look through that as well. Enjoy your night, and I will talk to you guys all later.